What's going on, guys? I'm with the Moose, and today we have two new legends, and it is going to be a fun start to the playoff season. They are called playoff legends, just like last year. They did, current players that had great playoff performances in the past and made legend cards out of them. First up, we have Charles Woodson, who's a legend in his own right, besides being a playoff legend. A 97 overall from the 2010 playoffs. I think the card looks so cool. These are one of the coolest card arts all year, in my personal opinion. He's going for right around $1 million right now, and honestly, I'll show you guys how. He's not going to be that expensive today. With a new bundle that's out. So I'll show you guys that in a little bit. He's 6'1", 95 speed, 95 excel, 94 agility, 96 man, 98 zone, 93 press, 92 play rec, and 84 catching. Very good card. Hit power not that high, only like 76, but he is a corner, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Comparing him to Adam Jones, he absolutely crushes him, as he should. A lot faster. Well, not a lot faster, definitely faster though. Better zone, same man, a lot better press, better play rec, and better catching. So he doesn't kill him by a lot, but he does beat him by a pretty handy margin. And then Rondé Barber also beats him, this time in man instead of zone. Actually gets beat in press by Rondé, but he has better catching, and he's much faster than Rondé. I would say he's a lot faster than Adam Jones. Or much faster than Rondé Barber compared to Adam Jones, I should say. And then Malcolm Butler, it's no comparison. Charles Woodson kills him, so I definitely want this card. I think it looks sick. Charles Woodson's one of the best players of all time, at least at his position, and I really want him. So going for right around $1 million, that is pretty much how much it's gonna go for it. Let's check if Vincent Jackson is up. He's the other guy. That is that came out today. He's in packs though, whereas Woodson is the set. So Vincent Jackson can be a little bit more rare, and yeah, he's not up right now, so that's a little unfortunate. That card's a beast though, has like 98 catch and traffic, also has like 93 speed. So for a guy that really is known for not being too fast, Vincent Jackson actually has pretty decent speed. And right here, you guys can kind of see the picture of what Vincent Jackson's card looks like. It looks pretty sick. So let's go over to the store and I'll show you guys that bundle I was talking about. There are two bundles in the game today. First up, the 10 Legends Pack bundle, which gives you a bundle topper that gives you one Elite Legends player, including a chance at this week's Legends. So if you want to roll the dice, be a big time baller, go ahead and do that. That's about, you'd probably have to buy this 80 to 900 point. That's about $75, maybe 68 if you have EA access. I'm not a huge fan of that. It's a decent bundle. It's kind of fun to open up, a Legends pack essentially is what that is. An Elite Legends pack. But personally, I'm going to stay away and actually open up this bundle, the 3 Legends pack bundle, which gives you a Charles Woodson Playoff Legend collectible. So that is huge. I'm going to show you guys his set right before we open the bundle and give you guys an idea of what the collectibles are going for, and then maybe I'll even knock out the set later today. Alright guys, here is Charles Woodson's set. It says add the 4 Playoff Woodson collectibles from packs, his Solo Challenge collectible, and 7 Legends badges to unlock him. It is pretty ridiculous, a lot to do. Let's see what Legends badges are going for. Obviously Legend packs are in the game right now, so they're a little bit more common, and they're still going for 35k almost. Wow, that is a lot of coins. That is a ton for a Legends badge to sell for. That is just crazy. I'm doing quick math on my phone here. That's 245,000 coins just for the Legends badges. So this card is, like I said, he's going to be kind of cheap, but at the same time, he's still going to be pretty expensive. Just cheap relative to what other players at this overall are going for. So the year collectible is for sure the most expensive, 271k. That is pretty insane. And right now I'm doing some math on my phone to see exactly how much this card is going to cost if I were to do the set. Now this collectible right here for the 2010 season going for right around 90k. That's kind of a snipe, but I don't really want to take a chance. And also somebody just bought it anyway, so I'm going to call it 90k for that one. Just because, it's kind of hard to know exactly the price of them, but I want to get an idea. So let's take a look at the next one. This one also the 2010 playoffs going for right around 85k. So these are pretty expensive, even despite the fact that they're in the topper. They're still pretty darn expensive. Especially for how common these are too. And this one's right around 80k. So we're talking a lot of coins for this set to be done. 771,000 coins by my math right there. That is pretty expensive. Personally, I do think it's, relatively cheap. Night Train Lane, who actually I've seen a comparison between them and Charles Woodson, is actually better than Night Train in most categories. Night Train goes for around 925k, so it's still a good price in terms of that. But it's definitely not a cheap price to pay for a card. So when I said he was cheap before, I didn't really mean, he's going for under 200k. I meant he's cheap relative to the players that, he's compared with. So let's take a look. We bought 2 of these 3-pack Legend bundles, so we'll hop into those in just a bit. But let's open a couple loose Legends pack, not with coins. Whoa. And we're doing it with points. So we got 1,350 points left. Figured we'd open up 2 of these. Actually, we can only open 1. Whatever. Miscalculated that point amount. Ryan Fitzpatrick got a Bradley Roby, which is pretty cool. New Rising Star this week, or Schefter Star, whatever they call it. Leonard Williams, and that's it for our gold cards. Can we clutch out a legend pull right here? We get a Legends badge. I'm very happy with that. I'll always be happy. Honestly, if I pull Legends badges in every single one of my Legends pack, I'd be happy, considering they go for 35k and Legends packs go for 75k or whatever, so I wouldn't be upset about that at all. But I guess I did that math with points. I thought I could open 2 of them single. I can actually only open 1, so whatever. Not a big deal. We're hopping into the bundles now. We'll do 1 more Legends pack and then get into the first topper and then open some more packs and then open the second topper. I think that's a pretty fair way to do it. Mark Ingram right here, Jermichael Finley, Taylor Lewan, give me an elite player. Marcus Gilchrist got a Deacon Jones Week 2 collectible. That's pretty good, I would assume. I'm sure it's not amazing, but still, Deacon Jones, the second newest player, second newest legend behind Charles Woodson at this point. So I'm pretty happy with that. In the Week 2 1969 season, he had 10 team sacks, or the team had 10 sacks, I guess, 22 net pass yards against, and 7 points against. That's pretty crazy. Pretty solid week for that team. Now we're going to hop into the first topper. We're definitely looking for that year collectible, although any of them at this point are actually very good pulls. So let's hop into it. Legends topper number 1. Give me some flames right here. No. 2010 season, 19 total tackles and 2 sacks for Woodson. That's pretty interesting. I'll take it, though. Like I said, any of these collectibles at this point are going for at least 80k, so I'm not going to be upset about that at all. We're going to hop into the Legends packs again, though, and see if we can get something good. See if we can clutch out something crazy. Anthony Munoz collectible. Not too great right there. Definitely one of the lower ones you can get at this point. Got a Gio Bernard. That's pretty cool. And a T.Y. Hilton. Wow, I almost choked on myself right. That was a little weird. Gio Bernard and T.Y. Hilton. Very solid. Both are probably not going to sell for much more than maybe 10k a piece, but I'll take it. Elite pulls are pretty cool regardless of who they are. And the Munoz collectible, I'd assume still goes for around 10 to 15k, so that's not an awful pull either. Right here we get a Legends badge. I'm happy about that as always. Silver Saliga, funny name. Got a Greg Toller. Come on, give me some more elites. Robert Wood's last gold card is going to be a Ben Grubb, so this is pretty bad in terms of the players, but I will take the Legends badge. Let's hop into another Legends pack, though. Can we clutch it out? Right here, another Legends badge to start us off. I'll take it. Come on, where are the elite players? Mike Neal, got a Dante Whitner right there. Dante Hittner, pretty cool. Dwayne Gratz, 2 more gold cards. Jared Odrick, and a Kyle Fuller. So I'm taking it. I'm getting a decent amount of elite pulls. Not too upset about that. And also the Legends badges are going to help if I want to either do the set or if I want to just sell them. I'll make a ton of coins. So Legends packs, we got 2 to go. I'm going to open 1 here, then the topper. And let's see what we can get. Got a Dominic Raiola right there. And we get a Sheldon Richardson, another elite player. And another one, Rashad Jones, very solid. EJ Manuel, can we clutch out a crazy Legends pull? Got a Larry Fitz, too. That's actually not a bad pull either. So 2 more elites in this one. Another time we get 2 elites. And the last card is going to be a Legends badge. So I'm very happy with that. I think that's like the 4th or 5th one we've gotten, which is a ton of coins for me. So Legends topper. Let's see if we can get that year collectible. That would be crazy. I've had some good luck with these lately. Come on. Nope. No year collectible, but at least it is a different one. Charles Woodson, 8 catches allowed in the 2010 playoffs, so that's not too bad. I'm very happy about that. That at least it was a different one, but I would have liked the year collectible, but hey, no big deal. I'm still saving coins on the set if I want to do it. So final Legends pack, can we get either a Charles Woodson collectible or at least another Legends badge or maybe a Legends player? Demontre Moore, Chris Ivory, where's it at? Zach Thomas, we don't need that. Week 3 collectible. That's probably one of the worst ones you can get besides Munoz, and then the rest of the pack was pretty bad too. Wow. Ugh, that was pretty bad. So bad way to end it out, but hey, I thought that was a pretty fun bundle. Let me know what you guys thought about it, and also if you guys are curious about buying packs or whatever this week and maybe you have some pocket change to spend, I would highly recommend you get that bundle. I think it's pretty darn good. You're almost guaranteed 100k from that collectible by itself. And then the Legends packs in general, like I said, are pretty darn good, especially with the fact that you probably get Legends badges about 50% of the time, and they sell for 35k. So if you guys have some loose change, you want to spend some money on MUT, this is one of the best bundles you can buy, and I highly recommend it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like down below, and let me know if you open any Legend packs today and who you got. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.